Hi. So I'm feeling rather down today, and I'm still trying to find the words to encapsulate it. And when I really started to feel into the nature of gosh, I don't even have the words. And that's kind of why I am here, looking at my again, I'm just out of words. I guess the words are not always necessary. What is necessary is that I feel it fully. I can feel myself panicking. It's like, oh my gosh, I can't show people this. Then they won't believe that I'm this extraordinary coach that, knows everything. It's like, I'm not. I just know what I know. I have these few basic maps. And I think this is the hardest emotion of the four. I think this is why this emotion is one of the last emotions for me to face. Desire is straightforward. Fear, I've held that for so long. It is why I do these live videos, is to continuously train my social anxiety. Anger, ooh, like yesterday I had another anger workout. And that's how I got the spell, right? The second part of the spell. The first part is failure to achieve a desired outcome. Failure to achieve a desired outcome. Those are my frustrations, right? But there's the other side where something negative happens and then it just catches me off guard and I get really pissed and I caught the second spell to get underneath it. And the second spell was failure to anticipate an undesirable outcome. Right. The first one is inability for me, something that I initiated, and I reached and I failed. Right. When I tried to do my hair and I failed 3 times, it was like 4 times, like, oh my gosh, I got so frustrated. But then, yesterday, my mom said something offhand and just like, oh, it just caught me off guard. And then I was just seething. And I knew all these things and all the spells and be like, oh, it's all about me, it's not about them, but still, it just caught me off guard. And so, this was the spell. Failure, failure to anticipate an undesirable outcome. Because most of my mom's antics I can anticipate these days. I just keep my head down, just like block it out, or just give the minimal, reply, and then I just keep going. And it's fine, it's all good. But this time it caught me off guard, and so I came up with this. But today, is another one of those down cycle days. And, you know, there's so much conflicting feelings because it feels like such a failure to have my mood go up and down and up and down. It's like, oh, shouldn't everything I do give me this perfectly level, uh, like I've got it, I'm never gonna feel down again. It's like that's actually my own shame down cycle speaking. Because when I'm on top, I could say the words of, oh, I accept all parts of me. When I'm down, it's great, it's fine. I'm an emotional immortal. I'll survive anything. But when I'm actually down, what it feels like is like, oh, like, um, it's all sorts of self-doubt. All these shoulds come in. It's like, oh, I'm wasting my time. I'm like, oh my gosh, I should do this, I should do that. The pile of shoulds, the emotional pile. And when I really feel into it, you know what it feels like? It feels like my inner child is just like about to burst into tears. But I'm not letting him. I'm not letting him. Because that would be, ugh, I'm an adult now. I don't do that. Or something. It's even deeper than that. Like, ugh. See, even as I talk about it, the words kind of just evaporate. Like, I lose. Uh, my watch is telling me to charge it, and I will do that. So here I am. I'm still rather new to talking about hurt. There's a part of me that really doesn't want to talk about it, and it projects outward. It says, nobody wants me to talk about this. You know, it feels like the nature of the world, but I know that's false. There's nothing, it's not there's nothing out here, there is everything out here. Here, there's a wave of blankness that's rolling through. Just gonna acknowledge it. Okay, blankness. Um, Let me get into a little better posture. My neck is getting tired. Okay, sitting up. How's that? Okay. So, hi, me. Um, let's coach myself through this down cycle using all my own tools. Sounds like a good plan to me. Okay. How many characters is there? I'm seeing like a little goblin. Like a chicken? Not a chicken? Okay. Alright, here's the thing. I am an emotional immortal. But to remain an immortal, I need to be able to maintain my body, my physical body. So I need to be able to do my daily routines whether I feel like doing it or not. Have I done that? Yes, I have. Right? It's very simple. Every morning. Okay, wait. Okay, let's write the formula. Mm. Yeah. The formula for health is rest, fuel, clean, dress, exercise, stretch, and balance. Have I done that today? I got decent sleep. I could have gotten a little more. Fuel, I did my proteins and vitamins. Clean, shaved, basically. I mean, I'll brush my teeth later. Dress, I got dressed. I haven't exercised, stretched, or balanced yet, but actually I have. I walked for quite a while, while waiting for my car to be finished getting serviced. So, um, okay. Health, wealth, and relationships. Those are the things I need to maintain. My body, my mind doesn't want to keep going into this right now, so it's going to go into this. Okay. Slow down. All right. Yes, coach. Thing that I did today actually did quite a bit before my mood really turned. And even when mood turned, so what? I'm just going to keep going. This is the paradigm of the child, inner parent, child, adult. My inner adult is still doing the things it needs to do. Right now, my inner child is really flaring up. And there's hurt, and it feels down, so I'm in a down cycle. Here's all the possibilities, right? I either feel up, or I feel down, or I feel neutral, flat line. So today, this evening is a down cycle. Whee! In the um, emotional roller coaster, this would be the like I'm at the. I wish it was my words would come more easily, but it would be the inverse of the apex. It would be the. Anyways, um, right. So in a roller coaster, this would be the like whoosh. Hmm. So I'm feeling better already. I'm putting this frame in there, the roller coaster frame. I'm enjoying the down cycle. There's a lot of stories and words that my emotions say. Like, it's all going to be terrible. I'm failing. Everything is gonna, uh, I'm running out of time. That one hits me. Ooh, there's a part of me that thinks I'm running out of time. I need to hurry. Yep. That's the part. Okay, so I'm going to identify the four emotions and feel. Sometimes it's more than one. So hurt, feeling when I feel bad and down and sad. So I'm not good enough. Shame, and it's not my fault. right? I got yelled at, I got screamed at, my self-efficacy was taken away, I've had language challenges, social anxieties. It's not my fault, but I get to feel it. Okay? Just now, it was a fear panic. It's like, I'm running out of time. Maybe I can't, fully counter that argument. But I have what I have. I don't know what else I can do, you know? Anger, I kind of have a little bit of self anger. Just like, oh, I'm frustrated at myself. I'm frustrated at my fear and my hurt and feeling like I'm not good enough. It's draining my energy. It's like, yo, if only I don't feel hurt. Like, I'm trying to beat myself down, like using the internalized self abuse. So, this is the cycle. And I still really want to do well. There's a desire there. So these are all my inner children just like going all out. This is what a down cycle feels like, Ooh. So what my brain was showing me is every emotion has like a certain cycle, like the hurt can be like sometimes more or less, anger sometimes more or less, fear sometimes more or less, desire sometimes more or less. But when the waves all coincide, like that's a full down cycle. And then there is the piles of shouldn'ts that are fun, like, oh, I shouldn't feel this way anymore because I'm a coach now. I have this. I should be perfect. Spoiler alert. I am not yet enlightened. I know. I'm disappointed too. I really do. There's a part of me that really do think that at some point my being will just tip when there's enough frames and enough training. It's not like I'm not doing the work, I'm not just doing mental knowledge and framing, I'm doing emotional weight training, I'm doing comedy improv, I'm doing live videos, and I'm doing these maps. I need to teach people. Is that's mm, yes, yes, that's the shadow. That's the part that says, "Hey, something's off." And I don't just countering all the wave doesn't work when it's actual like, "Hey, there needs to be some sort of correction here." So health is good. Wealth is always I'm still being supported. I still have my incubator and I feel shame. Ooh, yes. But that is what it is. What I have right now is exactly what I am. This is right here. I can't be more or less than what I am, no matter how much my frustration wants me to be better. Like, okay, I'm right with you, anger. Let's be better right now. Let's go make a whole lot of money. Money, 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 money. But then the other side, like, don't be seen as a salesperson. That's immoral. That's predatory. Like, that's gonna kick in. So fear, locks me up. Anger is like, we gotta go do this, and it hurts like I can't do it. And desire is like, I do want this. Like, I'm not saying I don't want money here. I'm not gonna pretend to be, I am above money and material needs. Like, no, 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 no. I do. I want, like, um, I have value to offer the world. And, God, even saying it is so ick. It's like, oh, I can't do that. I'm not, you know. I have value to offer. Sacred exchange. Say it. It is a sacred value exchange. But I don't feel like I'm worthy. I don't feel worthy. Why would, like, that's the feeling, like, right here. It's just like it's right here. Okay. Ah. Nope. Nope. Like, you almost have to, like, force money onto me. Like, prove it. You think I'm valuable, prove it. It's just like. And then the mean external voice is saying, like, nobody's gonna do that. You gotta fight for it. And then the hurt part of me is like, no. And so we're kind of stuck here at a stalemate. There's no real solutions, you know? Um, every time I try, my fear just freaks out. Just like, and then I'm not good enough, and I actually do want it, but I can't show it, and then my frustration, instead of helping, it just beats each side up, says, you two are pathetic, and it just adds to the cluster fun that is my shadow. Well, I am validating myself. I don't know. Loves. This is the shit show that it's in deep, deep down. The shit show that got drilled into me through all my childhood traumas and neglects and failures so that I get to be here at the bottom of my emotional well. So that I get to climb up. Sure, great, thanks. I love it. See, I hear all these things, but there's still a part of me that just wants it to feel better right away. Come on, do something. Use your magic spell. No, we're just gonna sit here and feel it. Except for this part, relationship, I do need to go out and start teaching, starting classes, have somebody actually reject me if they don't want to instead of me hiding. 3 rules. If I'm hiding, if I reject myself, then nobody can reject me. So I need to start teaching. Yes, I started teaching here. I need to start teaching out there in the real world. I've already started teaching. Yes, I have. See, I go into cycles. I remember like a couple months ago or whatever, a year, like I didn't have any problems talking to people. And then now I feel the anxiety and it's not real. That assessment, that emotional assessment, it's not real. These are all emotional illusions. These are emotional illusions. A part of me thinks that me self-coaching myself means that I should be able to feel better. However, my inner parent, says, no, sweetie, we're here to feel fully, not to just feel better. It'll come, but let's feel worse. Let's go down. We are immortal. Let's go down. Let's feel deeply. Remember what this feels like. Remember how much emotional illusions feel extraordinarily real. Remember what it feels like when it takes me over. Remember how I forget when I'm on an upswing and everything feels fine. So we can have a little more compassion for somebody going through a dark cycle. Um, let's see. These are the 5 plus 1 dimension, 6 dimensions. The pleasure and pain whale, fish. Pain that is bad. Pleasure that is good, except for the exception, which is pleasure that is bad, addiction, and pain that is good, emotional strength training, and exercise pains. Those are good. However, remember, those are the exceptions, not the rule. Overall, all organisms are driven by positive pleasure that is good for us, and move away from negative pain that is actually bad. So, I'm feeling corrections in here deeper than my consciousness. So I think this is working for me drawing these spells, these maps. So this is the most basic emotional correction spell. All creatures move towards positive pleasure and away from negative pain. Except us humans can identify pleasures that are bad and avoid those addictions and move towards pain that is good, strength training. But humans can also have the unique pleasure of flipping the equation and only pursuing pain and avoiding all pleasure. It just makes for kind of a sad life. That's not the life I want for me. So I want to maximize the entire balance. Okay. Above here are the 4 primary emotions: desire, fear, anger, and hurt. Ouch. And for me, for us, those of us who are socialized, roughly, our hurts can't be seen, our anger is shut down, our fear cannot be shown. And desires? What desires? I have no desires of my own. Blocked into shadow. And so, this is a summary. These are all the positive emotions that we're desperately reaching for. These are all the negative emotions that we're desperately trying to avoid feeling. The dark divine. This is the strategy of letting go, detachment, flow, effortless emergence, effortless action. But I'm noticing that this protocol doesn't work for trauma. Doesn't work when I'm in a real dark down cycle. Just letting go doesn't work. That's not what is needed. So for me, it is bringing what's on the inside outside. Yes, that is the shadow work. Okay, where do I put this? Shadow work. I'm hiding. So now I'm just going to put what's on the inside. Inside. Outside. No more hiding. No more hiding. No more pretending to be what I'm not. This is it. This is me. I go through up cycles. I go through down cycles. I'm both smart and struggle. I have emotional blocks around sales and money, and I have a lot of self-esteem feelings. And simply stating that makes me think like, oh, that's how I am. It's like, no, no, that's a feeling. That's an emotional children in me, the truth in me that I need to hold is I am deeply insecure at my core because of a whole lot of things from my childhood that were less than optimal to bring me to the deepest emotional hole. And this is where I'm supposed to be so that I can build this map while inside emotional solitary darkness. And if it works in darkness, then maybe it'll work everywhere else. So, anyways, this is the shadow map. So this up here is point B. It's striving for our best, right? A to B. So this is where A to B. This becoming a financial bodhisattva, right? Where we're free from the cycle of needing to go to work and still have income coming in and doing it in a win-win-win manner and be aligned to my life purpose while I'm doing that. That is the shadow map. So, no matter how these four primary emotions are flailing around, I'm held by knowing that I either have positive feelings or negative feelings, and they're both okay, right? And I'm held by the other direction that I both need to let go and strive and play full out. Play full out. That is one of my goals. I want to get everything that life has to offer, even starting from this low, even starting feeling like I'm not good enough, even feeling really terrible. I asked myself, maybe like an hour ago when I was like really in there, it's like, okay, emotions, what do you want to do about it? And there's part of me just like, just collapse, do better. Like I'm already doing as much as I can. I'm doing as much as I possibly can. I'm doing live videos. I'm doing these naps. I'm creating the tools. And there's still a part of me that says like, oh, it's not fast enough. It's not good enough. We're running out of time. Ah, oh, it's a panic attack. It's both a panic attack and it's a crying session, but I don't allow myself to cry. It's and then see, I'm even saying I don't allow myself. The reality it is I was not allowed to cry. I was not allowed to cry. I was shut down. I was forced into this shut down space. And that's okay. Because I'm here now. I can hold myself. And I talk to my inner children. It's like, buddies, I'm doing the best I can. What do you suggest? Giving up? Okay. Let's give up and perish. Like is that? It does want to just like, it wants to rest. It wants to watch TV. It wants to get inside the trauma shield. All right, here's the other higher map, right? It wants to get inside the trauma shield and feel better. Watch a movie. I don't want to scroll Facebook. It's terrible. um, I don't really want to get to bed. So I'm a child mode right now. I want to just watch a movie. Normally, this is what I would do when I feel this bad. I would put on a movie and just medicate myself that way, using visual media, even if I'm not using chemical additives. To get out of the sea, I do what I have to do, my daily routine. I have done that and I will do more of that after this video. I should reward myself in a healthy manner. I keep forgetting that because it feels so close to um, avoidance, trauma shielding. However, remember the contract. I flipped the pleasure and pain, and today I did a lot of car maintenance. So I actually did quite a bit today. I rotated the tires on my car. I took it to an oil change and then did some maintenance on it. I did quite a bit, you know. So it's not a matter of deserving, but I do deserve to take it easy. I do. Okay. So this is the emotional C. So I have down days and up days. That's kind of all there is, right? I either feel good or I feel bad or I feel nothing at all. Neutral. Flat line. As long as I remember that I am whole no matter what, I have my inner adult doing the things having me do the things I need to do, whether I feel like them or not. And I'm still working on my inner parent that can hold me. And this video is part of that. It's giving myself a spotlight, bringing what's on the inside outside as part of shadow healing. Right? Shadow wants to hide. We put a light on it. That's it. It's already working. Remember, talking to myself here, right? I used to really struggle with these. Like, really, really struggle. Listen to these voice, the sound, this me that's coming out. I am here. I'm not paralyzed by fear anymore. That, and I restarted these videos in April, May. This is June. 2 months of emotional strength training after 3 years, but I keep taking time off because it always feels too much. It's been 2 months. It's been 2 months. That's it. Some days feel really long. It's like, really? It's only been a day? It's like, yeah, we've been going into hyper time. We've been actually being super productive. I've been mapping the universe over and over. I found the point where I am and I'm mapping what is. Like, that was 2 days ago, loves. Like 2 days ago. I'm making progress. I'm climbing up the hill. I am. I am. I am. I am. This hill. All I have to do is climb just a little more. No, I haven't solved the money equation yet. And if that's all I measure my entire life, then yes, I'm a failure. But eventually I'm going to tackle it. Tackle it now. I'm focused on making yes, yes, yes. And no, I'm not opening coaching slots because that's not financial freedom. I have to create an online product and I have to master sales, the online sales, marketing. A lot of people do this. A lot of versions of me are doing this. This is possible. It is possible. This feeling that like I can't do it, I can't do it, I can't. No, no, no. That's shadow. That's a shadow illusion. The feeling is real, but it's not real in reality. Like there are people doing that, but to me it feels next to impossible right now. So that's why I'm staring at it and like pushing. Live videos used to feel impossible, and now I'm doing it. So the next level, the next layer, next block is marketing and sales. Oh, there's a part of me that just does not like it. It's like, oh, only scam artists does these things. I hate having been sold in the past. That's part of what it is. It's like, oh, but look at the product that I'm delivering. Look at the emotional freedom that I'm offering. Look at the ways of seeing the world and organizing everything. The four primary emotions the social skills ladder, social games, turning it on to games. The there's so much here. This is the only thing I have too. There's nothing else. I've thrown every bit of my energy into here. I'm not a cook. I'm not a programmer. I map reality. I map consciousness. So let's do a little bit of it, huh? Right here, right now, this one moment, what do I have? Breath. So one breath meditation, breath, speed, posture, and on the breath out, let go of emotional effort. In this one singular moment, whatever I was trying to do in the past, I let go of it. Okay. Then I still got to do stuff. So I move into effortless emergence, because right now I'm speaking words. I'm just allowing words to come out. And once I'm done with this video, I'll move into effortless action. And I'll shower, do my protein and vitamins in the evening. I will brush my teeth, get ready for bed. But right now, one breath meditation. It is the promise of the end of struggling. It is this right here. Effortless action, effortless emergence. However, as this moment has demonstrated, it does not fully deal with the trauma, the pain. And so in here, this one does. I am the inner child holding myself. I am my inner parent holding myself, accepting all of my emotions. Ooh, okay, so this is the frame. Okay, let's come back to here, the one trace. This is all on the ground of nothingness. Again, this is the one trace. It is one sequence. Trace. This is how I remember it. The same sequence every time. So, one breath meditation on the ground of nothingness. And the emotional waves can hit me. And these are emotional illusions. Thoughts that says, I can't do this. Thoughts that says, I'm not good enough. Okay. There's two levels of emotional processing. Well, I can go up into my view screen, into my view of the world. Locus of control. Stay within that which I can control. Reality 2, Daydreamland. Reality 1, right here. Reality 0, Buddhist reality. Nothing's happening, cause and effect. Reality -1, -2, -3. I've been in all three of these today. The world feels really scary or bad. I'm ruminating, and I've been scrolling Facebook. -1, 2, and 3. Fear heads up display. R2. R3 TV land. Okay. Emotional tsunami. Warning. The train of thought. And then if I log all the trains of thoughts, at the end of the day, I would have a log of all the thoughts that I thought. And then if I log all the tsunamis, all the waves, I would have a log of all the emotional waves that hit me. And if I extrapolate that to the lens, this is, I can zoom in, zoom out. So these are the games I can play with my perspective. Like a rocket ship or a fantasy. I'm at 51 minutes. Okay. So these are games, thoughts, emotions, and then further to the left would be like physical actions, like a list of things I actually finished. Like today, I did a lot of car maintenance. Physical actions. Just a log of everything that I've done. Um, then over here would be social. Do, 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 do. Log of all the social interactions. And then the social games that I came up with that we can play. Improv games. Anyways, okay. Symbolic, emotional, social, physical, experiential. This here is my fifth chakra. This side is my voice, and I control my tone and volume. And then if I'm listening to somebody, I want to repeat and validate them. Over here is my monkey body, my physical body's actions. And I can do dance, I can do nonverbal uh, improv. I want effortless improv. Hmm. All right. This is the sensation stack. So this is simply mapping everything that exists. Locus of control, the realities, 1, 2, 3, my breath, my posture, my speed. I can let go of emotional effort, my voice, my listening. That's excellent. My physical body's movements, which could be covered under posture, but this is specifically a little different. This is simply what exists in the moment. Don't forget nothingness, emotional waves. This is kind of a log of all the other of all the things. These are memory. Ooh, okay. This is memory. Okay. Then what else is there? Let's drop down. I drop down into a superhero pose. Into my life. Whoosh. I'm right here. Right? I'm in my life. And what do I need to do? Well, this is my emotional management system, which I drew earlier. I often get stuck in the trauma shield, addiction to videos, scrolling Facebook, or playing video games. And what I need to do is go up to here, do my daily routine, and then work, and then invest my free time, and then reward myself, and then do emotional strength training. And so I have my emotional submarine that takes negative emotions and charges it up. And then I have my inner parent, inner adult, and my inner child can finally shine. So this is kind of my one stack. It just keeps going, growing. Down here is my shadow. Doing it pretty quickly because I've done this so many times already. Okay, boom. Flow, surrender, financial bodhisattva, life purpose, good emotions, bad emotions. They're both good. Okay. Okay. So those are emotions. Socially, my brain is saying too much. So I'm going to pause. I'm coming back to the moment. I am reaffirming the path that I'm on. I'm not enlightened. I haven't fully achieved Satori. I'm simply mapping what is and giving myself, reclaiming that power that I forget. At every moment I have breath, posture, speed, let go of emotional effort. I can control my tone and volume. I can listen to somebody and repeat and validate them. I can move my body and do improv and dance. I can remember the void. I can hold each emotional waves as illusions. I can remember and store them. I can play with people and have games. I know which reality I'm in 0, 1, 2, or 3. I can hold my emotions and know what to do. And at all times, right, I have this map: health, wealth, relationships, and 1, 2, 3. And I am always striving for my highest self. I know which emotional trap I get stuck in so that I'm not taking steps forward. I'm somewhere right here these days. I've taken steps, but I get stopped. I'm not quite here yet where I'm financially self-sufficient. That's simply where I am. I'm not hiding it. I'm declaring it. I am bringing what's on the inside, outside. Inside, outside. I am an emotional immortal. As long as I maintain these things, health, wealth, relationships, and as long as I can do my morning routine, evening routine, and get enough sleep. This is where I am. This is how I self-coach myself. Even on days where it feels really terrible and I doubt myself and I feel that part of me that's self-hurt. The little child that just wants to cry, but I can't even because it's been shut down so many times that I've internalized the self shutdown. But here I am. This is what I'm doing. I know where I am. I know what I need to do. I have the one breath meditation. Just going to keep taking steps forward. I'm doing the best I can. All right. I love you all. And until next time.